Hi, my name is Jordan Diatlo. I'm the CEO and creative director at Leadoff Studio. I'm here with Design Milk for DMTV Milkshake. Leadoff Studio is an industrial design agency based in New York City. We help other businesses design and create innovative physical products with a focus on health and wellness products. I'm here today with Design Milk's questions about industrial design, health and wellness, and one of our recent products, the Spora Health Momma's Kit, a maternal health kit for Black birthing people in their third and fourth trimesters. I brought in my favorite bowl, which is actually not a bowl at all. It's the packaging that I've always kept and held on to from a Father's Day gift from about 5 years ago. The packaging is a fake pizza box with my favorite New York celebrity on it, pizza. So, without further ado, how do you see within your own work industrial design's capacity to create positive change on a wide scale? I think with Leadoff Studio and our work, we were lucky enough to work with Roman Health when they were just a very small startup with the two founders at the time. Shout out to Saman and Z. Everything in their process was digital. You downloaded an app, you talked to a doctor on your phone, you ordered medication on your phone, and then all of a sudden the pills show up at your front door. So our role with Roman Health was to use industrial design, user experience of the packaging design to really build trust in the process and Roman itself so that the user felt comfortable enough to put this medication in their mouth and ingest it. I think the success of their company and all that packaging that we did has really opened the door to a worldwide adoption of telemedicine that really enables people anywhere to have access to doctors and medication that can get shipped to them all through smartphones. Before that, it was much harder to see specialist doctors and have that kind of access. But telemedicine really changed the game in that sense. Were there any discoveries that really shocked you while working on the Momma's Kit? Yes. Oh my. So part of our project, or part of our role in designing the Momma's Kit, was also to help Spora source the two devices that they were including in the kits, the pulse oximeter and the blood pressure cuff. What we found from talking with Spora's specialists was that pulse oximeters are actually much less effective on darker skin tones. I mean, this was a huge problem for this project and our task on this project, given that we were trying to find the best devices possible. So first of all, we tried to figure out why. Most of the big manufacturers are based in the US, Europe, and really outside of that, South Africa. All of these are either majority Caucasian countries or have a legacy of racism that we felt was completely unintentional, but still there in not thinking to test on darker skin tones, unfortunately. We also reached out to different manufacturers in China and other countries, and then started really pressing them for data sheets that specifically were showing test results on darker skin tones. That became one of the biggest pieces of criteria as we were selecting a manufacturer for these devices. We not only needed to make sure that they were testing, which many of them weren't, but needed to see which product had the best test results on darker skin tone. What has product design traditionally failed to understand about how bodies work? I think the biggest thing that I've seen throughout my career and just my experience is that people are not one-dimensional, small, medium, large, extra large, the way we typically buy clothes. We're very, very three-dimensional and complex organisms. We have different densities, different flexibilities, different muscular structures, different strengths. Everyone is completely different. And it's really difficult to design products that rigidly stick to fitting a single person or even a group of people. Our philosophy in order to achieve universal design is really to enable users to get to their comfortable place as easily as possible. One example of this is with a product we designed called Castleflex that helps people stretch their lower limbs. If the fabric that wraps around the bottom of your foot is too long because you're a shorter person, you actually can wrap that fabric around the bar to whatever length you need. So it becomes a one-size-fits-anyone situation. Next question. What part of the process creating Momma's kit would have been easiest to get wrong? So I think that we could have just gone about this project and created a nice looking design. But at the end of the day, if that design didn't get used, that's a complete failure of a project. So Spora came to us in the beginning and said, hey, if we can get these two devices into the hands of Black mothers, we can help fight against 80% of the most common disorders that are causing morbidity in this during this stage of life. So we really saw it as we have the data, we have the percentages, now we need to put people into that and it should work itself out. In our ethnographic research, before we even started the design, we spoke a lot to doulas about how they work with this user group to form healthy habits before and after birthing. As we were designing, we really looked at this and really thought about how do we build a healthy routine for somebody, really focusing on building that routine early on when they receive the kit, which is right at the end of their second trimester. Because once they give birth and they're in the fourth trimester, we saw it in the ethnographic research. I can say as a father, I lived it. You are totally overwhelmed in that first 3 months of a new baby's life. So developing a healthy habit at that point would be really difficult. We really try to develop the habit of using the kit and the efficacy there in that first 3-month period. And next question. Can you share any notable user feedback from the Momma's kit? So to me, the most important feedback, I would say, has been from personal friends and people in my network who are Black mothers. I really think that Spora Health is onto something here because the feedback has been so incredibly positive. People in this group are just so excited that this is something so specifically for them in a part of their lives or a time in their lives that's so important and so emotionally significant. I've also really heard a lot of feedback about the photography, that people are just so excited to see themselves represented in the photography. And that was a really important thing or design strategy that we employed on this project to make sure that people saw themselves, identified with the photography, identified with the product really, really quickly and easily. Even beyond just Black mothers, I've had mothers of all backgrounds say that they wish that they had this kit and this program when they were in their third and fourth trimester, and that really just means a lot to me. So that's all of our questions today. I want to say thank you to Design Milk for the milkshake. Everyone can find us on Instagram at Leadoff Studio. Feel free to DM us or email us at info@leadoffstudio.com. Check out our website, leadoffstudio.com. Thank you.